Hold up, we've got a new player in a top 5 in Pokemon TCG Pocket. Now, this Gyarados EX deck is absolutely insane. Now, I currently only have one Gyarados EX. I am pairing it with a regular Gyarados. We do have the new Dragon card as well, which is very, very useful. But you basically use it as a wall, and I find that pairing that with Giovanni as well, Giovanni being obviously able to get Gyarados' main attack up to 150, making it a Mewtwo killer. Very, very useful. Now, we also carry red cards because I've seen that a lot of people seem to be holding a hell of a lot of cards at the moment. And we've got Articuno EX. You could put something else in there as well. But this is what we're running with. And of course, this deck wouldn't really work anywhere near as effective if you didn't have those two Misty cards. So if you got two Misty cards, if you got Gyarados, either EX version or regular version, then you could make this deck work. Now watch me as we play a simple game. Now, before we get into this, I have won maybe 25, 35 matches with this deck. If it works, it's absolutely amazing. And if it doesn't work, in other words, if it doesn't work as well as it should, you've got enough stall capabilities and with Articuno to be able to make a win happen anyway. Now, honestly, this new Dragon card that got added with the Mystical Island has to be one of the darlings of the pack. I see everyone running it. It is the one rule wall Pokemon, because if people attack you, they also get damage done to them. So you can just watch people kill this dude in, say, 2 hits if it's at the beginning, or 1 hit if it's later, and it end up damaging themselves, sometimes weakening themselves enough for you to then do that damage. Now, the whole goal, of course, is to get Gyarados EX out. It has an amazing hit pool at like 180, has an amazing attack at 140. As you can see, I do have Giovanni, so I can raise that attack to 150 if I wanted to. Now, sometimes leveling up your goldfish is a little bit difficult. It really is. It can take time. If you don't have Misty, it can really take some time. So you have to make sure you have other cards on that board, because you could get Sabrina'd really easy, and if you don't pull that Gyarados, you can get sniped. So you got to watch out there. There's a couple of tricky decks out there. A few people are running Frog Ninja decks nowadays to try and snipe that back line, but this Gyarados deck is taking over. I don't know about you, but I am running into different variants of it all the time. It really is an absolute beast of a deck. It's really simple to run. It's pretty cheap, to be fair. I mean, like I said, you can run this without even having an EX Gyarados. You can just run the regular Gyarados. It's so quick, and there's so many different types of this deck, variants of this deck out there. Now, I see what my buddy here is doing. He has Celebi, but he's gone for Executor, hoping that when my Gyarados comes out with its 4 power-up energies, they're going to be able to get a nice free hit on us. But we have plans for them. We're going to try and attack them first. Now, as you can see, we do have Leaf. I think Leaf's really important in this deck because it does get rid of the need for X speed. It does take -2 energy to trade in and trade out. Therefore, for us right now, retreating is absolutely free. And that's why perhaps I wouldn't necessarily pop in a Snorlax or a Kangaskhan, because it requires extra energy in order to run that. It could be difficult if you want to pull off that move right there. And there we have it, guys. That was a Celebi deck conceding because it knows that EX Gyarados is just unbeatable. Let me know down in the comments what you think of this deck. Is it one you've run, and is it one you've run into?